All right, folks, let's talk tablets. Over the past 6 months, I've tested just about every major Android tablet out there, from dirt-cheap budget picks to premium slabs that cost more than a used car. Today, I'm counting down the 8 best Android tablets you can buy right now. Whether your budget is $150 or $1,500, there's a solid option here for you. Let's jump in. Starting off at number 8, we've got the Lenovo IdeaTab Pro. And honestly, this one was this close to ranking higher. In fact, it goes head-to-head with the Galaxy Tab S10 FE, which we'll get to later, for the title of Best Tablet Under $500. The reason it lands at number 8 really comes down to two things. First, Lenovo's update policy just isn't great, especially if you care about long-term software support. And second, this thing is chunky. It's noticeably heavier than you'd expect, and you feel that extra weight the moment you pick it up. Now, can you look past those drawbacks? The IdeaTab Pro is actually a really strong tablet. The display looks fantastic for watching movies and YouTube, colors pop, and it gets plenty bright. Performance is solid too. Apps run smoothly, multitasking is fine, and it has no problem handling everyday productivity like email, documents, and light creative work. For most people, there are slightly better balanced options, and that's exactly why the Lenovo IdeaTab Pro starts us off here at number 8. Coming in at number 7 is the Samsung Galaxy Tab S11. And yeah, this one's a little tricky to explain, because honestly, the Galaxy Tab S11 is almost too good at everything. It's like that kid in high school who was decent at every single sport. Solid at basketball, pretty good at soccer, not bad at track, but somehow never quite made varsity in any one thing. There's nothing wrong with it. It just never completely dominates a category. The display is exactly what you'd expect from Samsung. Crisp, sharp, and genuinely beautiful to look at. Watching videos, scrolling social media, reading, even light creative work, it all looks fantastic. The processor is also more than fast enough for basically anything you throw at it. Multitasking is smooth, apps load quickly, and everyday performance feels effortless. Samsung also absolutely nails the accessory ecosystem. You've got official keyboards, a wide range of cases, and of course the S Pen, which is included and works great for note-taking, sketching, and productivity. If you want a tablet that can easily slide into a light laptop replacement role, the Galaxy Tab S11 can do that without breaking a sweat. At number 6, we've got something completely different, the Google Pixel tablet. Now, let me be real with you. When this thing launched, I was not impressed. Google was asking premium money for a tablet that tried to do everything and ended up being mediocre at all of it. It wasn't as good as Google's own Nest Hub Max for smart home stuff, and it wasn't as well-rounded as Samsung's tablets for, actual tablet things. But here's what changed my mind. Google actually stuck with it. Over the past year, they've rolled out update after update that's made this thing genuinely useful as a smart home hub. Now, when someone rings your Nest doorbell, the tablet automatically shows you the feed. The dashboard is way better, letting you jump right into your most used apps without clicking through a million menus. So, if you want a tablet that can pull double duty as a smart home control center, and honestly, that charging dock speaker stand thing is pretty slick, the Pixel tablet is worth considering. Just know that you're paying a bit of a premium for that Google integration. Number 5 is where things start getting really interesting, because we're talking about the Samsung Galaxy Tab S9 Plus. And yes, this is technically a cheat. See, this tablet officially retails for $219. But, and this is a big but, it's literally always on sale. Like, I cannot remember the last time I saw this thing at full price. When I checked this morning, the 64GB version was going for $149, and the 128GB model was $199. So yeah, I'm calling this the best Android tablet under $200. And for that money, this thing punches way above its weight class. You're getting an 11-inch display, That's up from 10.5 inches on the older model. You're getting a 90 Hz refresh rate instead of the painful 60 Hz that budget tablets usually have. The build quality is actually decent, with mostly aluminum construction. The catch? Well, you're making compromises. The screen isn't going to blow you away, the speakers are just okay, and forget about using this for any serious work. But as a couch tablet for under $200, it's hard to beat. Jumping up to number 4, let me introduce you to what might be the most interesting-looking tablet on this entire list, the Lenovo Tab Plus. From the front, this looks like any other Android tablet, even bezels, landscape camera, nothing crazy. But flip it over, and you'll see this wild two-tiered design that houses a pair of absolutely massive JBL speakers and, get this, a built-in kickstand. Those JBL speakers? They push 26 watts of audio, and they sound incredible for a tablet. I'm talking actually fill-the-room kind of volume. I've been using this thing in my kitchen for the past month, and it's perfect for music while cooking or throwing on YouTube videos while I'm doing dishes. I tried flipping it upside down and using the thinner top as my grip, and yeah, no, that's not comfortable at all. You want to hold it by the thick part, which actually feels really nice in your hands. For under $300, if you want a tablet that doubles as a legitimately good speaker for your room, the Lenovo Tab Plus is an absolute no-brainer. Coming in at number 3 is the Samsung Galaxy Tab S10 FE, and this is what I like to call the Goldilocks tablet. Samsung has this whole lineup of tablets, right? You've got the super cheap A series down at the bottom and the premium S series up at the top. The Tab S10 FE sits right in the middle, and somehow it manages to grab the best features from both ends. And that 16:10 aspect ratio, that's the same one Samsung uses on their premium tablets, which means your movies and shows fill up most of the screen without those annoying black bars. Sure, the blacks aren't OLED level deep, and 90 Hz isn't 120 Hz, but for under $500, I'm really not complaining. What impressed me most is the build quality. This thing has an aluminum construction with an IP68 rating, which means you can actually take it places without worrying about a little rain or dust. I've been throwing it in my backpack for coffee shop work sessions, and it feels way more premium than it has any right to at this price. Number 2 is for those of you who want to go big, and I mean big. This is the Samsung Galaxy Tab S11 Ultra. I'm talking 1,600 nits of peak brightness, incredibly rich colors, and bezels so thin you almost forget they're there. For the past 2 months, I've been rewatching Gilmore Girls on this thing. Yeah, I said it. Fight me. And it's been an absolute dream. Samsung's stuck with their wider aspect ratio, which is controversial for some people, but for streaming TV shows and movies, I think it's perfect. You get more usable screen space without those massive black bars. Performance-wise, the Dimensity 9400 Plus chipset is a beast. In synthetic benchmarks, it falls slightly behind the Snapdragon 8 Elite in the OnePlus Pad 3, but in real-world use, I genuinely cannot tell the difference. I've played everything from Balatro to Call of Duty Mobile on this thing, and it handles it all without breaking a sweat. If you want the premium Android tablet experience, and you're willing to pay for it, the Tab S11 Ultra delivers. And that brings us to number 1, the best Android tablet you can buy in 2026. The OnePlus Pad 3. Okay, real talk. If you'd told me 3 years ago that OnePlus would make the best Android tablet, I would have laughed in your face. The original OnePlus Pad was fine. It was a decent first attempt, but it felt more like OnePlus proving they could make a tablet rather than proving they could make a great one. Fast forward to the Pad 3, and everything has changed. This is a legitimate flagship tablet with the specs to match. We're talking Snapdragon 8 Elite, the fastest mobile processor you can get right now. We're talking 80-watt fast charging that'll top this thing up faster than you can finish lunch. You're getting true flagship performance, incredible battery life, blazing fast charging, and a fantastic display. For my money, it's the most well-rounded Android tablet you can buy right now. So that's it. The 8 best Android tablets of 2026, from sub-$200 steals to full-blown premium flagships. If this helped, hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and drop a comment telling me which one you'd pick. or which tablet I should have included. Catch you in the next one.